How you guys doing? Thanks for coming out tonight. Really appreciate it. It's a great room. A lot of cold weather, right, in the country, East Coast. Not here, thankfully. Thankfully, no, it's very nice and warm. It's been great. I can't fathom the really cold temperatures, like the super cold temperatures, because I'm from California. Anyone else like from California? Yeah, we don't really know like real cold, right? I think the coldest I'm used to is maybe I've ever felt is like 20 degrees. Anything below that just becomes like an unreachable number, you know? Like it's just like an abstract thing. It becomes like our national debt, you know? Like, oh, it's another $1 trillion, another 10 degrees below zero. That's what it's like. I'll never know. I'll never know what it's like. We're at $17 trillion, guys. 17 plus trillion dollars now. We are officially at Mr. Burns' money on the national debt, guys. Like, this is the number Mr. Burns would have said in an episode of The Simpsons in 1995. We would have just laughed because we knew it was fake. But now it's real, and we're fucked. And we have to pay this back. I was researching it, and we don't actually owe China the most money. A lot of people think we owe China. You know, it's just, everyone just goes, oh, we owe China all this money. No, actually, the largest holder of U.S. debt is the U.S. Federal Reserve. We owe ourselves the most money. This is bullshit, right? Like, we can just take a cheat day, like sweep some zeros under the rug when no one's looking. Like, why are we putting ourselves through the ringer with this? Like, let's just balance the ledger right now. Let's not worry. But no, we have the Federal Reserve Bank, and they insist, you know, we have to play by the rules. Like, the Federal Reserve is like a dick roommate you have, where like the rent is like $753.80, and you give him a check for $750, and he rips it up like, $753.80, bro. Check right now. No, Fed, it's cool. I'll get you. Like, no, it's $753.80, and I need that money right now. It's exactly like that plus 19 zeros. Like that's just add that on to the figure. I don't know. Just speaking of these jerks in the world, I was driving down Sunset over the weekend, and I saw a jogger coming the other way. And he was crossing the street. He didn't have the right of way. But that didn't stop him, because as we know in Los Angeles, joggers are better than everyone, right? Starts crossing the street as a car who did have the right of way was trying to go across the other way. And the jogger did this. I'm sure we've all done this in our cars. He did the hand. Like the hand means, I know what I'm doing is wrong, I'm gonna do it anyway, and I'm gonna complete my act, even though you have a 4,500-pound vehicle that could destroy me. And he does it, right? And I was just thinking about that, because we've all done this, and I realized, under this logic, I could do anything I wanted to, commit any infraction, any crime, as long as it's followed by the hand, like the hand, fine. I enjoy a good glass of scotch. I can go into a liquor store and buy a Johnny Walker Blue, or not even buy it, take it off the shelf, just walk out. Clerk's like, what are you doing? No, hand, I'm just an alcoholic. Just look the other way. A little bit of an alcoholic, you know, it's fine. It's all right. It's okay, it doesn't matter. You just like, I can just go up to a guy and just shoot him in the stomach, be like, it's all right, it's all right. You were looking at my girlfriend wrong, so. You know, no hard feelings, I'm just gonna walk away. That's fine. The hand solves all. I really wish I could just wave the hand at like my student loan creditors. Like, anyone have student loans, paying off student loans, round of applause, yeah, my student loans. I find it absolutely ridiculous that my student loan website that I pay my loans off on requires 3 different passwords of me to log in. There's a traditional password, a picture password, and then a PIN number. Guys, who are they trying to stop from logging in? Like Good Samaritans? Like, I just want to pay off my loan. I can't get more money from this site. It's switched hands so many times, they can't give me any more credit. Like, I should be broadcasting my password on the local news. If anyone watched the local news anymore, I would be doing it. But they don't, and I should just maybe set up shop at a shopping center, laptop open. Be like, guys, anyone want to, help me out? But I would have to log in then. It's like trying to break into Fort Knox. You guys remember pyrite, fool's gold? Fool's gold? Yeah, this is called pyrite. It's called fool's gold because presumably a guy thought it was gold and everyone called him a fool back in the gold rush days. And I realized you couldn't do that today because that would be bullying, right? Someone thinks he discovered gold and it's just like metal and it's kind of yellow. It would be bullying. I realized we'd have to soften it up, for our politically correct society. Like, I think like they'd have to change the name of fool's gold to something more, like miscommunication gold. We got our wires crossed. You thought it was gold, I thought it might be platinum. I don't know. Well, let's meet in the middle. It's pyrite, miscommunication gold. Honorable mention gold. Yeah. I'll get a trophy made out of pyrite. It's just your opinion gold, okay? It can be gold if you want it to be gold. You can just grow wings and fly away with your gold nugget. It's okay. No, bullying is everywhere. It's like an epidemic. That's what everyone's saying. It's an epidemic. And we know this because it happened in the NFL like 2 months ago. That's like one of the world's toughest professions, right? There's concussions and shit. Like, if it's happening in the NFL, I gotta think bullying is happening in every profession. Like, scientists are bullying other scientists. If that's true, who are being bullied in the science community? I'd like to think maybe it's social scientists, right? Because, like, think about it, if anything really important happens, are we calling social scientists for it? Like, if there's an asteroid hurtling towards Earth, and we have a few days to live, are we gonna call social scientists? No, we're gonna get an astrophysicist, a nuclear scientist, we're gonna blow the thing out of the sky. We're not gonna talk to him about its feelings with its father, and how it's raised. That's not what we're not gonna do that. It's false, it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, social scientists, I don't need it in this day and age. It's fine. I'm noticing a lot more gray hair coming on my head, and it's fine. I'm not like an anti-aging person. I would really appreciate it if the gray hair coming in would come in at the same relative formation as my brown hair, because my gray hair, when it grows out, it gets all scraggly and crazy looking and weird. Because guys, basically my gray hair is throwing itself a great pride parade like every day. Like, listen bitch, just cheer up and accept it. We're gray and we're here to stay. And like super aggressive. And I'm like left playing the role of conservative father at a dinner table. Like, look, I see you're gray. Your mother and I just wanted you and your partner to come over for dinner, and I'm flustered. Just accept it, bitch. I accept it. I just want some peas with my mashed potatoes. That's all I asked for you to do, is pass the peas. And you just didn't do that. That's what my gray hair's like. It's making it awkward for everyone. It doesn't need to. No one brought it up. Yes. I'll leave you with this. Growing up, I have 3 younger brothers, and growing up we took piano lessons from a gentleman who at the time was married, but later on in life, after we took our lessons, grew up, we found out he was gay. He came out of the closet late in life, he's an older man, and we didn't know he was gay. We never knew this. There were signs that we should have picked up on. Like, the first thing, like, for a straight man, he wore a lot of jewelry. That's fine, you can be Italian, that's okay, you know, that's all right. We didn't get it though. We didn't pick up that maybe he was gay, he had some tendencies to be gay. We didn't know that. There were some other things, like he told us in order to learn the song better, we had to place our hands on his hands and feel how the song was played. It was a little gay because as a 12-year-old, I'm not holding my parents' hands across the street, let alone the chain-smoking 65-year-olds. Like, I'm not gonna do that, right? But he made us do that. We still didn't know that it could have been like, oh, this guy's gay. But I think the final thing was he told us in order to learn the song better, we had to taste the vibrations of the song through his penis. He called it his tuning fork at the time, and then he also gave me the hand. And so I was like, what am I gonna do? I'm powerless, you know? I mean, give me the hand, I can't do anything about it. So, you know, I'm a better piano player for it though, guys. Thanks a lot. I'm Tim Snook, that's my time.